So it's reveal time. I've just finished powder coating these, and you'll look at that and go, wow, that looks gorgeous. And it does. It's preparation. That's the thing. Now, obviously, if something is pitted, there's really not a great deal you can do about it, unless you want to weld it and do this, that, and the other. Excuse me. But these were in good condition, so clean up, prep, clean them with brake cleaner, powder coat them. Look pretty darn good to me. And these are the bars that go across the H-frame. These two little beasties here, this one, let's have a look and see what we got here. This is the GM coupling. Okay, I obviously didn't want any powder coat on that, and I didn't want any powder coat in there either. So I just put some tape on it. It's, you know, this shit ain't rocket science, guys. Doesn't matter that there's a bit of powder coat there. And I had little plugs in each of these holes, but I still, before I put this on the vehicle, I'm going to run a tap down through these, or a thread cleaner, purely because although I'm not assembling it, let's make it easy for the next guy, who is actually going to put this together. Then the other one here. Obviously, as you can see, I covered up the threads because you don't really want powder coat on the threads. It's not a fucking big deal, but you know, just makes life more bloody awkward when you're trying to put a nut on. And you don't actually, well, you wouldn't even attempt that if you've got half a brain. You would run the thread cleaner over there, a thread chaser. Now in here, I'm not too worried about the fact that there's powder coat here, but I didn't want it on this shaft. My wife likes it on the shaft, or she likes the shaft. I can't remember which one it is now. I'm sure she'll tell you. However, she refuses to appear in my videos. Even though the other day she was walking around naked. And I thought, wow, that'll get my ratings up. But she refused. Some girls are strange like that. Well, of course, in all honesty, YouTube would have banned it. Because apparently you're not allowed to show naked women for some reason. I can't think why. I think naked women are rather nice. And what is it with covering up nipples? Huh? You, on a YouTube video, you know, they have to put, you know, if they're, I don't know, demonstrating a bra and it's see-through, they have these little nipple cover things on. We know what a nipple looks like. Yet if it's a breastfeeding video, that's okay. Oh, it's educational. Yeah, we can show a nipple. A nipple's a nipple, whether it's a fucking breastfeeding thingy or a lady in a see-through bra. Jeez. You Americans are weird. You have strange standards. Oh, I'm struggling here to get this off. Yep, almost there. I just want to show you my shaft. Oh, that I could be arrested for. I can't think why. Flashing's rather a good hobby. Oh dear. You're such an idiot, Gary. But there you go. Oh, I'm exposing my shaft. Oh, look out, YouTube. I said I'm exposing my shaft. Ooh. Trouble is finding the fucking join. Yeah, you can't see the join in my little, I was going to say toupee. Yeah, right, yeah, like you can see I got a toupee, can't you? You can see my fucking skin. Come on, baby. There we go. Can't be easy, can it, huh? Just like life. See, look, nice clean shaft. And that is definitely something my wife likes, is a nice clean shaft. She gonna kill me when she sees this video. I'm gonna be in big trouble. Now, I'm too lazy to go and get a knife, so I'm gonna use... you shouldn't do this. Don't do this at home, kids. Oh, kids. That's a thing. Why is it I always have to select not suitable for children? Why can't I make that a permanent setting? I don't do anything for children, and they sure as hell don't do anything for me. Can't stand them. I like dogs. You know, what was really disappointing is apparently I was a child once. They just, okay, you know, it appeals to some people, it doesn't appeal to me. Sweet, you know, no big deal. Each to their own. I don't like children. Okay, yes, the pedophiles do, but I don't. That's not what I mean. I know you're not a pedophile if you like children, although, you know, it depends how you like children. I'd rather have 6 dogs than a child. Okay, I'm going to give that a little bit of a clean off, but there you go. Not too bad. Unfortunately, this did get damaged here, but it doesn't really matter too much. But I will be. I'm going to put some paint on there because I'm not going to re-powder coat the whole damn thing. This is a heavy item, and when it was being powder coated, or when it was being baked, the piece of wire that was holding it decided it would relax. And because it relaxed, it dropped, and that got damaged. But I will deal with that. In fact, I'll deal with it right now. Well, you ain't going to see it, but I'm going to deal with it right now, and then it'll be okay. The next thing then will be to assemble this one, and you know the reason I got this one is because it has a much better surface here, which is where the seal has to go. So let me get on with that, and then if you like, I'll show you me putting my shaft in, so don't get too excited. So as I mentioned, I'd like to clean these threads out. What is it? We are looking at a 1/4 with a 28. Okay, so it's a 1/4 and a 28 pitch, and I've done the other 3. This is the final one. As you can see, they're still perfectly clear, and this is only if you're using this. I think it's a GM. I could be incorrect in that, but it's not the normal Jaguar one. This is for a hot rod, and that's it. Just run that through there. The threads are now nice and clear. This is all lovely. This, as you can see now, is repaired, or you know, I've fixed the problem with it, paint wise, powder coat wise. So that's it on this. Next, let's go stick my shaft in. Okay, this is on the second CV axle I'm doing, whilst I'm waiting for powder coating to be completed on the other one. We've got to get this shaft out of here so that I can actually clean up this, ready to send to the powder coaters. So let's see what we can do here. Now this is kind of easier than if it was wire wheels. Pourquoi, you say? Pourquoi? Oh, that foreign filth. It's simple, because this split pin would be inside the come on, find the word. Axle? No, it's not the axle. The hub, I guess, would be the right word for it, because on a wire wheel it comes out here. So now what we need to do is, and these are kind of tough. You've got to just work at them. Now, if I can get hold of the end, just give it a little tap. He says, tappy tap. Just to give me a bit of head. Oh, nothing I like better than a bit of head. And then you grab it with your side cutters and you hold it and you don't let go like I just did. And you try again and you hold it and you pull it up. Oh, keep that finger out of the way, Gary. That's the one you fucked. Because doing it that way, you can use it with leverage, not even leverage. Now what we need to do is get the socket for that and get the compressor fired up. Back in a moment. All right, let's see if we can get this baby separated. The socket is 1 1/8 inches. Looks like I'm going to need a little help. Can't say this is a surprise, can you? Really? Let's see. Whoa! Hey, get back. Ooh, this is a toughie. There she blows. Okay, don't lose that baby. You might feel like throwing it in the trash because it fought you, but you're going to need it. Oh no, my socket died. Now, next trick is, will it, will my shaft pop out? Woo, baby! Let's see. Grab me washer. Certainly doesn't appear to be playing nice, but let me get it at a little better angle. Sorry you can't see this. It would appear, oh, I can see it. This was put on with red Loctite. Now, I kind of appreciate that, but I don't. I don't because I've now got to separate this fucker. Red Loctite really is if you're never going to take this fucking thing apart ever again. Blue Toclite would have done it, or even blue Loctite. All right, I got to get me ass three-legged puller and give this some shit. This is going to be fun. Oh boy. Don't go away. So even with the puller on here and an air gun, it will not shift. I'm going to have to heat this shaft up and hope that I can get it off. This is one of the reasons you really have to think before you use red Loctite. It's not a good idea. I mean, it's good shit, but you have to think about what might happen in the future. Obviously these people didn't think or didn't care. Time for some heat. All right, time to give it some heat. Please excuse the rumbling in the background, it's not my tummy. We're getting a thunderstorm. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm kind of running out of ideas, in all honesty. The only other thing I got left is a different type of puller. Now I'm a little bit dubious about this puller because the back of this flange is chamfered. So I got to be careful, but I guess I'll just have to duck fast. I must be crackers. Crackers. You know you love these jokes. Jokes. I think I need to pull up another joke. Don't know what sort yet. I'll try and keep it semi-clean. Or would you prefer a question? Like a song question? There's a very simple one. What was the Beatles' first hit? Probably not what you think. Now I wouldn't normally do this, but I gotta try everything to get this baby undone. I was going to say I've got to let my compressor build up pressure, but it looks like it's done it. It is coming off very slowly. Holy shit. I think a little more heat might be required. And this hopefully will show you guys the struggle you can go through with these things. And again, a warning about red Loctite. Be very careful where you use it. Okay, finally it is off. I had to apply an inordinate amount of heat to get this to come out. Right at the moment I can't touch it. I can't even touch this because the puller, because it's so fucking hot. Everything got really hot. So again, warning, careful with red Loctite. I've got it off, but I'm not going to have to wait at least an hour or two for this to cool down before I can even touch it. I did have, or do have, a 12-ton hub puller, hydraulic hub puller that I could have used, but I was frightened of breaking things, so I chose to do this heat method. Now I've got it out. As I said, I can't touch it now. Next will be to get the rest of this crap off of this shaft and get it soaking. And I'm going to cheat. I'm going to soak it in gasoline. Why? Because it dissolves shit. Oh, and sorry about the noise. Look, this is Arizona, and it's persistenting down. Anybody would think I was back in fucking England. But at least it's warm. It's about 89 degrees, and it's raining. So I can cope with that. All right. Oh, maybe I should just push this video out now. I got this one to do, which is going to be exactly the same shit. And do let me... I want to say I kind of apologise, because I've got so much to do on these rear axles that I'm not taking very close note of which one's which. I know which one's which, but to try and copy it on the video is crazy. So I hope you'll bear with me and put up with my jumping from one rear axle to the other rear axle. And if not, well, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. So let me get this one put onto the channel so that you guys can see some other stuff that's going on. This, as I said, me no touchy, too fucking hotty. This one is going to be the exact same shit. That one, of course, does have the bad... ooh, shit, that moved. The bad covers. I will be taking all of these out. I will be removing this very broken grease nipple. Ooh, nipple. Oh, it looks like somebody's been doing some work on that. That were not me, I promise. I wonder what was going on there. Oh well, this is the joys of it. This is the fun. All right, so let's see what kind of fun I have getting this one apart. I won't bother showing you the video. You can see what shit you have to deal with. All right, the usual, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, ding the dong, ding your dong, ding your girlfriend's dong, because they like that. Get out in that garage and do some shit. Okay, we've kind of just been through this, but I'm not your average home guy. I got more tools and toys than I should have, but I'm not a shop. But then again, I'm not a guy with a set of tools that does the odd maintenance on his home car. I'm rebuilding these axles for a friend, and I have just spent probably 40 minutes with this, my heat gun, and my snap-on impact gun, and this puller to separate this. Again, this is just to remind you guys about red Loctite. Be very careful. You really should never use it unless you're never ever going to take it apart, or you don't give a shit about the next poor bastard that has to. This took a lot of heat, and I mean a lot of heat. That thing was glowing. and I can't touch this again. So tomorrow morning I can come and touch it and deal with it. Right now I can't. Please, 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 please be very careful when you use red Loctite. I mistakenly have used it in the past thinking, oh, that's good. Yeah, it's good, but it ain't. I really cannot even touch that. That is so fucking hot, because that was the only way I could get that motherfucker to separate. Next, I got to try and get the rest of the shaft out. I sincerely hope they didn't put red Loctite on that, because that could be a fucking disaster. All right. Yep, I've already done the like, comment, subscribe shit. Get out in the garage and do some shit. But I'm going to tag this on the end just to show you. Really, what the fuck? Yeah, that was a fucking beast, I'll tell you. That really was a beast to get separated. All right. Love you dearly. Yep, like, comment, subscribe. Boom, boom, boom. Like you give a shit. The only thing I give a shit about is get out of my garage and do some shit. And girls, come on, I don't get any comments from girls. You girls aren't dumb. You must work on cars too. Just nice to get the cross-section of audience.